Alright, so we're going to be looking at data validation, and we're going to look at drop down list and some rules regarding data validation. So we have our data sets here. Firstly, what is data validation? So data validation in Excel lets you restrict or control the type of data value that can be entered into the cell. So that is the essence of data validation. You restrict or you control the kind of type of data or values that you want to impute in your data, in your cell. So how do you apply data validation? These are the steps. You select the cell or column you want to control, you go to data tab, data validation, then you do your settings. So I'm going to show you how to go about that. So for example, I have month ID here. I can start to say that okay, the kind of data here will be O number. So I'll select the entire data, or rather the entire column here, excluding the header. Then come to number one. You have home here already, which is the tab. You come to data tab, then under data tab, you go to data 2, then you see this list here. You click your data validation, then you dictate what you want, not any value, or rather whole number. I want whole number, and the minimum should be 1 and the maximum should be 12, because months range from 1 to 12, isn't it? So anything that's above or below this will result to error. So shall I input any message? Show input message when cell is selected, when call is selected. Okay, I might try to, yeah, it should show error alert when, yes, I guess I like this. So when error alert, after show error alert after invalid data is entered. When user enters invalid data, show this error alert. So not, I can decide to put my message not a month, yeah, I can just say not month, so it's not month. So any value here has to be in number, like numbering system within month, like 1 is January, 12 is December, like that. So I've just done that. Now let me just put something like 13 and enter and see not month. So I just cancel it. So that's something about data validation. It validates your data. It restricts anyhow input. So in case I want to update some of these things, it also prevents me from imputing error or some outliers, you understand? So that's something about this. So, and in months you cannot have integer, you cannot have float or decimal rather. So that's that on that. So let's explore more. So I've just done type of whole number, so accept only integers between 1 to 100. I can decide to put, but what I did there was to accept 1 to 12. So decimal, accept decimal numbers. So I can decide to do that also. So you just put decimal and all of that. So but let us see. So list allows only values from a list. And I'm going to do this, but let's work with this date. Dates restrict entry to a date range. Like I can decide to put a date range between this, or better still, I have sales, and the sales that I want to attend to should be from now to the end of this month, or rather end of this year. So I can decide to put I decide to validate, or rather I'm trying to select this row, this particular column here, and validate it in such a way. Okay, well, rather, let me just put it as date, then pick, because I want to put my data validation under data here. Come here, validation, go to settings here. What I want here is date, and I want to put the range. And what range is that? I can start say today, from today to, let's say, 12 December 31st 2025. That's the latest you entered for the start date is invalid. Okay, it want me to put let me see if I can put a format here. Okay, so today's date, like the equal sign today I put is just a function, a date function, which will actually return today's date. So that's the range all about. So to return today's date, which is this, so I can put any date from today upward. Like today is 12th of May, of November rather. So I can put it this way, or rather, okay, this should be this 12 2025. Let's see. So, but if I decide to put maybe first of January 1st 2025, it will reject it. See, because what I actually put there should be from now to the end of this year. That's December 31st. So, because I want to capture the sales from now till, so this can be done such a way that I'll just drag down maybe till it stops. You can see it just keeps reading too. So that is another essence of using data validation. You get. So I can decide to I can do anything I wish to. Time restrict entry to a time range. You can see text length, just what have you. Now what I want to show you now is a drop down. I can decide to do a drop down, though I've done this drop down in one of our lessons. That should be either day now, so where I talked about, okay, that was when I talked about VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, then index match. In index match I did something related to drop down, where you can pick the list of what you want, then put it in a cell list, then have a drop down on them. For example, I have city here, and these are the list of city. I want a unique value of this city. As you can see, we have different city here, but I want a unique value. So all I need to do is, let me copy them out somewhere. Then I'm going to, let me copy them to out here. I want a unique value, so I'm going to clear duplicate. And to clear duplicate, we are going to, let me see. I see the same data. You click remove duplicate, expand selection, continue, remove duplicate. No, I don't want this. I don't want the entire selection. Remove duplicate. Just continue with this comment. So remove duplicates. Yeah, select all. Oh, showing these columns. So you should remove duplicate. Okay, let's see work with it. is showing this as my header, which I don't like. So let me pick this as city without duplicate. So I'm going to pick from here, so to have header, then remove duplicates, continue with this current file because I don't want it to affect the rest. Yeah, then pick. So I have unique values now I would like to do this on the larger nodes, yes, but then let's still work with this. So with this I have unique values, unlike having extra 5, so it's removed 5 duplicates. So I have unique values. From here I can decide to have my drop down as list here. Okay, let me just pick it here. From here I want a drop down on this data validation, then I'll come here, list rather, I want list, then what's the data range from here to here, that's what I want. From then click OK. So I'm done with that. So I can decide to pick. You can see I have all the data here, all the city here. So that's how to click to do data validation. I decide to copy this. It can be copied and put it here. So you can see I have the list here. Now with this I can get whatever I want. Now if you check the previous video on VLOOKUP and the likes, I was able to use this drop down to navigate through some of the values. So alongside with it, I can say Liverpool. I want to look up for Liverpool, maybe where Liverpool had their sales, or where sales was made in Liverpool. So this is where sales was made in Liverpool. Then you can look up all the sales that was made in Liverpool, depending on what you feed it with and the function you have on it. So that you have a lot of things you can do with data validation. So this is just a drop down, like this is a drop down of the list. I have all the list here. So that's that on data validation. And rules, I also made a rule. I made a rule concerning this. Imagine I put 0, something like that. I give it a rule that any value that is not between 1 to 12 should return not error message, not month. So you can see. So that's the essence of data validation. Let me see if there's anything you can look into here also. So okay, I've done that. Allow number within range, restrict dates, yes. So that's that basically. So you can do a lot of things with your data validation. A whole lot of things. Thank you. We're done for today.